So key goes in, ignition on, no glow plug light. And zero start. So this is the recurring fault that I keep getting. If you can hear me in the background, I am turning the key with absolutely no joy. This left us stranded in a service station for 5 hours. Sent the ignition barrel off. Now the van started making funny noises. I don't know whether you picked that up on the sound. Put the ignition on again. Nothing. Turning the key. Nothing happening. Ignition off. Key out. Steering lock enabled. Steering lock disabled. Ignition back on. No light on the dash. This is the fault that we keep getting. This could be a simple fix. This with a key was sent off to be checked because I was told that it could be this. There's a micro switch in there that's not clicking something over, so we sent it off to be tested, and he tested it for 3 days without any faults. So we are now trying again to make this work. If we do get a resolution for this, obviously I did post a video with me trying to find a fault, and I said I would post a resolution to this. So yeah, stay tuned, like and subscribe. If we do actually find a fault for this, whether it's something in the van, it's wiring, and it helps somebody out there, then yeah, that's why I'm making this video. Hopefully we can make it work for somebody out there. But again, like I say, stay tuned, like and subscribe. If I find a resolution very soon, which I'm going to have to because this van has to work, I will post the resolution on there and tell you what I found. Yeah. So this is interesting. Obviously we're testing this crafter van, and it started making some noises when we were testing some stuff on the previous video, which I will link this video to the video so it runs on in continuation with the video. I've the relay, which was making all the noises. So without this relay in, with the ignition off, which I'll show you. So ignition off, ignition on, I get exactly the same lights that I normally get. So I'm going to pause this video here. I'm going to plug the relay in. I'm going to turn the ignition off now, and then I'm going to come back and continue this video once it's plugged back in. So I've just plugged the relay back in. I'm now going to put the ignition on and see what happens. I may have faults, I may not have faults. Again, this is a very, very intermittent fault with this van. Trying to resolve it, try and help some people out there. So yeah, I will flip the video around and we will give it a go. So there's the ignition barrel. there's the clocks. Glow plug light, as you can see from over there. And the van starts. So I will walk around the front of the van and show you where this relay is positioned. Quick sneaky peek of some projects that we've got going on as well. If you want to follow and like and subscribe, then feel free. So yeah, this is the fuse box relay, which is located on the passenger side of the vehicle, so you have to remove some of these trims to be able to gain access to it. So the relay in question, the one that I had in my hand, was this one here. Is it this one that's causing the problems? I'm not sure. I am gonna wait for this to fault again, probably tomorrow or later on in the day. I have got a aftermarket one from Febi, which is this one, which is a 30 amp 12 volt relay. The pins ain't as big as the ones that are on there originally. You can buy these exact relays, but they are like £25 plus VAT, so they're not cheap. So I went with a cheaper £8 version just to see whether it gets me out of the hole. The diagram's the same, everything looks the same, so yeah, I'll try that and I'll get back to you. Ignore the date on there, that's just a sticker. It is, I think United are playing their first game today. I don't know what the date is, I'm not gonna lie, but it's 2025. Arsenal and Manchester United, 4:30. You know, it's presently 20 to 4, so we're getting close to football matches. So stay tuned and we'll see whether we can resolve these non-start issues and maybe help somebody else out there, because at the minute, when I've been looking, there isn't any faults out there for people to find, work out, and obviously rectify this problem. But this is the problem I'm having. Hopefully it helps some of you guys out there, so stay tuned and we'll see if we get to the bottom of this.